Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you how much money I made selling my Pokemon investments. So in my last video, I told you guys all of the products that I sold. However, I never went into depth and told you guys how much I sold my products for and how much money I made. Well, a lot of you guys commented asking me to make a video about that. So here it is. Today I'm going to tell you how much money I made from selling all of my products. And even further, I'm going to actually compare how much money I would have made selling these products online like eBay versus what I did, which I actually sold to a card store. And some of you guys did criticize me for selling to a card store, saying that, I could have made more money selling online. Well, we'll see here today if I made a mistake by selling to that card store. Watch the whole video, don't just skip to the end, because at the end I am going to tell you guys in total how much money I made and how much potential revenue I lost selling to the card store versus online. But please watch this whole video, and I'm going to go into depth of how much I sold these products for each and how much I would have made selling them online. So the first product here I'm going to talk about are these Pikachu and Zekrom premium collection boxes. So I sold 8 of these, and I'm going to quickly just explain, I guess, on this first one here, what all of this stuff means. So $70 I put for the market price. Now, I'm not taking top dollar. I'm not taking the top price you can see something sold for. That's not realistic. So I would say $70 for this product is pretty realistic for a market price. Then I multiplied that number by 0.87, which is 87%, because most places like eBay have a 13% like seller's fee. So multiplying it by 0.87 will give us the amount after the 13% fee. So in this case, the total after the fee is $60.90. So you're going to subtract $8, which I put as kind of like a flat rate for the shipping cost. I think that's pretty fair. So yes, each of these boxes, I'm assuming online, I would sell it individually. I'm not selling in bulk. I think that's unrealistic. So I'm using the price of selling each of these boxes separately. I'm not doing any bundles or anything. It gets too confusing. So you subtract the shipping cost and you get $52.90. So that's what you would get supposedly if you sold at market price for each of these Pikachu and Zekrom boxes online somewhere like eBay. So multiply that by the quantity I have, which is 8, and you get $423.20. So how much did I sell it at the card store for? So the price difference sold online versus card store. So you can see here, I sold all of these boxes for $365, and this is all cash. This is not like trading credit. This is cash. And you can see here, subtracted from the online, so I lost $58.20 of potential revenue. Now, in my opinion, that's not actually that bad. That's less than $10 per box that I lost on each of them. For all the hassle of having to sell each box individually, I don't think that's actually too bad. And honestly, tell me down in the comments below if this is, not that bad for what it is, because 8 boxes, imagine having to package and wait and sell all these 8 boxes. It might take a while, but yeah, so I lost that much. Next here are the Eeveelution VMAX premium collection boxes. I got a lot of criticism for selling this box in my videos, but I did sell them. So I sold 6 of them. I kind of all combined them because I had different amounts of each one, but they're all kind of around the same amount or the same cost, so I just bundled them up. So for the market price, you guys might be surprised. I put $130. I think that's fair. I see some selling for $140, $150, but like I said, I'm not taking top dollar amount. So I think $130 is pretty fair. We could sell it very fast. So you multiply it by 0.7. I'm not going to explain all the other stuff. Got $113.10. Subtract the shipping cost. So each box, if you sold it individually, you would have $105.10 per box. So multiply by 6, you get $630.60. But here you can see in the asterisk on the bottom right, when I sold my boxes, I sold my 6 to the store. I did also bundle, giving them trick-or-trade booster bundles to get the price I wanted to, if that makes any sense. So basically, whatever price you're going to see here in the next screen, I gave them also the trick-or-trade bundles with the boxes to get that price. So the numbers at the end might be a little bit different, but I just wanted to let you guys know that just to be transparent. So here you can see I sold these 6 boxes for $600 at the card store. Online, I would have, using my numbers, would have sold for $630.60. So total, I only lost potential revenue of $30.60, which I believe is not bad at all. Next here, I sold an Eeveelution Elite Trainer box, specifically the Charizard one. So market price, these can go up to like $220, but $200 is pretty fair from what I've seen. Multiply it by 0.87, you get $174. Subtract it from the shipping cost, and then you get $166. Now, at the card store, I sold for $160, so you subtract it from the online sale. I only lost potential revenue of like $6. That's like nothing, so I think that's very fair for what I got. Next here, I sold a Crown Zenith tin case. You can see here the market price is like 160. I think that's pretty fair actually. Multiply it by 0.87, you get 139.20. Subtract it from the shipping cost, you get 131.20. Then here you can see I sold this. Yes, this is a kind of bad one, kind of one of the ones where, yeah, I did lose a decent amount, and I probably, a lot of you guys might say that you should have kept it because it's Crown Zenith. Yes, I know, but I don't really like tins, so I sold it. But I did lose potential revenue of $26.20. Next here, I sold an Eeveelution's 3-pack blister. The market price for these is kind of hard to tell because not many get sold. I see some selling for like 130, 120. I put the market price at 110 just because I'm not giving top dollar. Multiply by 0.87, you get $95.70. Subtract it, I put the shipping cost a little bit lower because it's a smaller item for $5. You get $90.70. Then you can see at the card store I sold it for $65. So you can see I actually lost a decent amount on this one, but I honestly just wanted to get rid of it. So I lost potential revenue of $25.70. Next here, Pokemon Go Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box Plus. I'm not going to lie, this box I already knew I was going to lose a ton of money on. I just wanted to get it out of my collection. So you can see here the market price is actually under the MSRP, which is $65. So on the market is $55 per box. Multiply by 0.7, you get $47.85. Subtract the shipping costs. It could be less than $8, but it's like a flat rate, plus or minus a few dollars. It doesn't really matter. See that it's $39.85. Then you can see here the difference. I sold it for $25. Yes, I know. I lost a lot of money on it because I did buy it for MSRP. But I lost potential revenue of $14.85. So yes, I did lose money, but honestly, I don't care because on a bad product like this, I was expecting something like this to happen. And then next, I think this is the last product that I have. So these ones, I kind of bundled up. So you can see here I had 2 special delivery Charizards sealed, and then 3 illustration contest 2022 promos sealed. They're both around $35 market, so just for ease, I just, bundled them all up. Yes, maybe plus or minus a few dollars, but I don't think it really matters. So multiply it by 0.87, you get $30.45. Subtract it from the shipping cost of $5. I know you can ship in like an envelope and save money, but I'm assuming you're shipping it in like maybe a bubble mailer or something with tracking. So then you get $25.45. Then you can see and multiply by 5 the quantity, and then you can see I get a total of $127.25. So the difference, I sold all of them for $80. So you can see here that I lost potential revenue of $47.25. So yes, this is probably the worst one on here. However, I do want to say this. Selling those cards, especially the Charizards, they're not that hard to sell, but these are definitely not the most liquid item on here. But yeah, I definitely lost money on these, but these were honestly just sitting in a box, and I could have kept the delivery Charizards, but I just kind of wanted to sell everything because I was just selling all these products at the store. So adding all of the potential lost revenue, you can see I only lost a potential lost revenue of $208.80. So out of all the products, after all the fees and stuff selling on eBay or online or wherever, this is how much money I would have lost, or I did lose or whatever, selling to the card store instead of selling online. Now, you got to take all of this stuff into account. All of the products I had, I don't know how many products total I had, but let's say I had to sell one individually, all of them. I think I might have like 20 different items that I would have to sell separately, ship, worry about all this stuff. Maybe the buyer is unhappy, something gets lost, all of this stuff. For $208, I feel like that's not that bad. I feel like it was actually kind of worth it just to get rid of it all at once at one place, get the cash in hand, not have to worry about any, problems that I might have to deal with shipping. I think this was honestly really worth it. So comment down below. Do you think that this was worth it? Would you have gone my route and sold to the card store knowing that this is the amount of revenue you probably would have lost? Yes, maybe I could have made a little bit more money. Maybe I could have listed these items for more than market and I could have waited a while. But for what it is, I think this is actually pretty good. So, this is the question, or I guess you guys want me to answer. How much money did I make? Now, I wasn't going to tell you guys how much money I made, but honestly, I'm just transparent with you guys, and I don't see actually any problem with telling you guys now. You could just do all the math and add up all of the slides that I showed you guys how much I sold each product for, but I'm going to do the math for you and tell you guys exactly how much money I actually made. There's the number. I'm very happy with this number and how much I got for it. This is the exact amount I got. Now, obviously, this is just revenue. This is not, profit. So how much of this is actually profit? Well, I don't have all of this stuff on paper because I actually deleted all the products from my Google Sheets, so I can't go back. But I did the math and I can tell you guys how much money I made. So give or take, because some of the promos, like the special delivery Charizards, the illustration contest promos, I can't really quantify a number for how much I actually spent on those, because those ones you used a promo code. It was just kind of hard to quantify. Plus, the trick or trade bundles, like I said, I added that in with the Eeveelution boxes. So technically, I probably have like lost. Maybe I maybe cut even, maybe lost, or maybe made a little bit less than what I'm going to tell you. But I did the math before. So technically, I made around, I think, $250 from in profit. Give or take, like I said, that number isn't very like 100%, but give or take, that's around how much I made. But honestly, just selling all the stuff and getting space in my closet and getting this money to now buy booster boxes, and other products. I don't know if it's 100% just gonna be booster boxes, but this amount of money is obviously a lot. I can buy a lot of stuff. I can buy a lot of boxes with this. I have a lot of options now, because before I didn't really have much more money I wanted to spend on products, but now with this amount of money, I have a lot I can do with this. So definitely in the future, I'm going to make videos and talk about what products I plan on buying and stuff. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It did take a little bit of time to get all these numbers sorted out and all these, just get this thing whole organized. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one.